Okay, hi guys. This is just a short video on how to install the sites that I require. For this job there's 20 in total, but it may be ongoing if it all works well. And the first 10 I've got ready to go, so I just want to show you how to go through it. So the domains are in Namecheap, that's where they're registered. You can see them all here. Okay, they're all here. And the reseller hosting account is at host 9. Okay, so first thing you need to do is I've actually already added this one here. I haven't set up in WordPress yet, but I've installed it on the account. But I'll show you how to install it on a domain on the account. So first thing you need to do is go and grab the domain name, then go down and we're going to create a package. Just call it something like that one's Dating Guru, so we'll just call the package Dating Guru. Maximum disk space, I want you to add it as 10,000, and everything else stays the same. Hit create package. Package is created, so that's fine. Then you need to go to hosting management account, create new account. You're going to put the domain name in here. The username, just call it something short. Doesn't matter what it is, I just want you to keep information handy and put it in a spreadsheet. Then the email is info at the domain, so it'll always be info at domain. Password, generate the password. Don't know why host 9's taking so long to give me my password. Just let me, okay, there it is. So just whack the password in there and there. Select your location. Just generally pick US, these two. If they're full, just pick the next one, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you select the proper package. That's all fine, and hit create account. Okay, so it takes a little while to create accounts. I'm just, 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just going to pause the video while that's going on. Okay, you can see now the domain has been added to the account. So what we'll go and do now is we'll go back to the registration account and set up the name servers. So we need the IP address. So we'll go back to the domain and we will go to manage. Okay, we'll go to advanced DNS and you're going to delete the parking domain, delete that record. Okay, then we're going to go down to we're going to create a personal DNS, so we're going to go add a name server and call it NS1, and then you put the IP address in that we copied from this section here before. So click done. Then you're going to add a second name server, same IP address, click done. Okay, so that's done for now. Then we can go back to our reseller account, and now we're going to install WordPress on this site. So we'll go to cPanel, and now you can just install WordPress how you would normally, but I'll go through it quickly, so I'm just going to do it manually. I'm just going to upload WordPress. Okay, I'll just get my WordPress file. Okay, so I've just got WordPress uploading. It's an old version, but I'll update it once it's installed. So it's uploading. While that's uploading, I'll go and add my database. Doesn't matter what the database is called, just create it something like that. So we're creating the database. Okay, then we'll create a user. User can be the same name. Just copy that password so we can go and put it in the WP config file later on. Create user. This should be all pretty simple and you know how to do this. Add the user to the database. All privileges. Okay, so the user and database is set up. Yep, WordPress is finished loading. So we'll just go, okay, grab that, we'll extract it, open it up, move it to the public HTML. Okay, now all our WordPress files in the right area. I'll just quickly delete that zip file. Okay, and then just go and change the WP config as per normal. Actually, I'll change the name first. So, okay, we need to change it to WP config. Now we can go and add in the database details. Okay, put the password in, grab the database username and database name. Copy it into the right sections. Save changes. Okay, and now I'll just close all these tabs. Within WHM, we should be able to, if we click on the local IP address, which is this one here, it should go to install, which it does. So you can just install it as per normal. Just call it the name of the domain. So this domain is, what do we call it? Dating Guru Online. Dating Guru Online. Give it a username. Similar to the actual domain name. And then just use any old password, as long as you obviously keep it recorded so you can give it to me later on. Put the email in as per before, info at the domain. Okay, install WordPress. So that's been installed. Now I want you, the last step, need to log in. Okay, so we've logged in, it's installed. It's just on the local server yet because we haven't changed the name servers. We'll do that in a second. Just need you to add one plugin. WP clone. Install WP clone. Okay, and then you'll go to the plugin itself and we're going to restore a site from a URL, and I'll give you that URL. Okay, so I'll provide you the URL. It might be the same, might be different to this one, but so then all you're going to do is go restore URL, and you're going to let it restore. Okay, it's been restored successfully. No, it hasn't for some reason. I might. Why is that not working? Ah, here we go. Let update the database. Continue. Okay, and now it's worked. So you can see that this. I don't know why that's not. Just log in to see. Okay, so it's actually loaded on the local server, so that's fine. So that's the last step. So basically it's just uploaded or restored a version of the theme and everything that I need on the sites that I'm going to build out now. So so that's the last of the install. Then the last thing you need to do is go back to Namecheap, and we need to actually we've got to do another step on the hosting account as well, but we need to add in the name servers now. So we'll go back to host 9 and go to cPanel again. Okay, go to Advanced Zone Editor. Now remember we created, back here we created the name servers. So you can see here if we click search on the name servers, bring up our name servers here. So here's our name server 1, and this is our IP address obviously. Oops. So go back to cPanel, create an A record NS1, and then just hit tab. Just the TTL can be 1400. Put the IP address in there, hit add record, and do the same for name server 2. Add the record. They've been added, so that's all good. And then the last thing is then to go back to the hosting account and go to the domain section. Custom DMS, and you're going to put the 2 name servers in here. Okay, and hit save, and that's done. So now they'll be propagating through the site. By the time you get the sites back to me, they should all be propagated and ready for me to build out. Let's just double check why. I'm not sure why that's not loading. Anyway, let me pause this. I'll double check what's going on and then I'll come back. Okay, got the site loading. It was just that the permalink settings needed to be saved again. So if that happens, you just need to go back to the dashboard, go down to settings, permalinks, and just hit save, and then the site should work. So the finished product I need you to get it to this stage, so it looks like this, and then that's done. Now there's just one last step I did forget, was to add it to Cloudflare. But to do that, what we need to do, so we've gone back, we've changed the DNS here. So now we're going to, the first bit, what you have to do is then actually go to settings. We've given it sort of 15 minutes or 20 minutes to see if it propagates. We're now going to put the domain in this section here. So grab the domain.
The Cloudflare system is scanning your
Put the domain in there and in there. Don't forget to add in HTTP and www. Okay, so you can add them in there like that. We'll hit save and we'll see whether the DNS is propagated yet. Looks like it has. Let's just see whether it loads. Okay, so now the site's fine on the proper URL. So in the Cloudflare account that I'll give you the information for, you put the domain in here. Don't just put it in like that. Scan DNS records, and we're going to let it scan through. I'll just pause it. Okay, it's finished scanning the DNS records. Only takes a minute or so. So click continue. Then this all should be fine. So you just click continue again. We go free website, continue, and then it'll provide you with these new name servers. So you need to grab that name server. We go back to our domain and we swap out the name servers with the Cloudflare name servers. Hit save. Not sure why that. Oh, I think it's because it's probably logged me out of here. Hang on a minute. Just need to log back in. Okay. So we go to manage. Actually, that's the wrong domain. Got to find the correct domain. Which domain will we work on? Which one was it? I keep logging out of things. Hang on a second. So it's Dating Guru Online, that's what we're looking for. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So again, we go back, grab our name servers, change them out in here. Put them in like that, hit save, and that's done. Last step, just hit continue here, and then it'll come here. It takes a little bit of time to scan for the propagation to happen. So that's it. So that's one site done. Okay, so what I will send you is login for Namecheap, login for the Host9 reseller, and login for Cloudflare. Follow the steps in this video, and then for each site you need to provide the details of the site. So I'm happy if you just provide me the WordPress admin username and password, because I can access everything else through these accounts anyway. So just on a spreadsheet, add the username and password with each site finished to this stage here, and you've set it up on Cloudflare. Okay, thanks.